We have issued a press statement today that he adopts, and I would like to say from the very beginning, at the time when George Bach, who is right here, is the president, was the president of Pi Kappa Alpha on this campus. When Mr. Bach went into his hospital room at the University of Tennessee Medical Center, he asked Xander if he had been butt chugging. And Xander's comment was, "What in the world is that?" I appeared about 30 minutes later along with the chapter advisor of Pi Kappa Alpha. And I informed him that the reason that I was there was to ask him whether or not he had been involved in an activity called butt chugging. And he looked at me like I'd lost my mind and said, "What is that?" And ladies and gentlemen, that is the first time that he had ever heard of the two words butt chugging, which have now become two famous words across the United States and across the world. Mr. Broughton, and it is Broughton, not Broughton, it's Broughton, Scotch, denies each and every allegation whatsoever that has been inferred that he may be a gay man. He is a straight man, and he thinks that the idea and the concept of butt chugging is absolutely repulsive. And I'm telling you today that the only reason that we're standing here is because the University of Tennessee, its officials, and the University of Tennessee Medical Center, and especially the University of Tennessee Police Department, has provided false and incorrect information and has perpetuated that this entire week. And this entire media frenzy has been caused by the people who I'm standing before today. Shame on you for having reported lies and incorrect information about my client. Now, he's going to make a statement in a minute, but before we do that, I want to make a statement on his behalf that is in this press release. And I'm speaking on behalf of Xander right now. Now, I would be remiss if I did not also make a statement about my beloved fraternity, Pi Kappa Alpha, which lost its recognition last Thursday because of actions by the University of Tennessee to suspend its recognition as a recognized University of Tennessee organization. First, I want to state that neither I nor any member of my fraternity, Pi Kappa Alpha, have ever been involved in butt chugging or the use of alcohol enemas. These allegations have not only tarnished these allegations have not only tarnished and attempted to destroy my life, but all the lives of the men of Pi Kappa Alpha at the University of Tennessee, and they are standing here today with their brother. Through this press release, I want to speak to my fraternity brothers across the world, wherever you may be. On my oath that I took at the time when I was initiated, I swear to each and every one of you that every allegation of the gross and immoral activity of butt chugging or alcohol enemas never took place at the Pi Kappa Alpha house. We are men of integrity who pledged at the time of our initiation to be true. I pledge to you my word of honor as a brother in Phi Phi Kappa Alpha. I can never thank the International Headquarters staff and the Supreme Council of this fraternity for the love and support which it has given me and this chapter. To all our alumni and current active members of chapters across the United States and in Canada, I say to you that no such thing ever happened. Do not be led by the irresponsible media who would rather disseminate false information than create sensation rather than to allow the truth to prevail. And to the news media who have chosen to believe the falsehoods issued by the University of Tennessee, I say to you today, shame on you.
Thank you, Dan. On Friday, September 21st, 2012, I made a bad choice regarding drinking. That decision almost cost me my life, and I'm deeply. However, the scandalous accusations surrounding that event never happened, and I completely deny them. The inaccurate reporting this past week has caused me to question institutions that most of us accept as truthful. I am now concerned that organizations we as students and citizens trust may not have our best interests as one of their primary goals. At this point, my intent is to clear my name, my fraternity's name, and to punish those individuals and institutions responsible for the lies that have been spread around the world. Thank you.
Xander, can you clarify what did happen that day?
It's a long story.
Are you going to take any legal action?
The answer to that is yes.
Against?
Yes,
Against who?
whomever has violated his HIPAA rights and his constitutional rights, and the list is as long as your arm.
How do you explain the reports that have come out of the hospital and from the UT Police Department?
You know, I would love to be able to explain those things to you. The University of Tennessee Medical Center and the University Police Department and the University of Tennessee had no right to release any information about him as a student. And whoever did so will be counted someday at this university. Other questions?
Is Mr. Carney here?
I don't know whether he's here or not. JP here?
The one who gave the initial statement to the first investigator on the scene?
He is not. I would like to make a statement about that. I have a sworn affidavit from JP Carney that says everything that was gathered by Knoxville police officer investigator Patricia Tipton is false, misleading, and a total lie. And we will stand by that until hell freezes over.
So can you give us some details of what did happen that day?
On that night?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I most certainly can. It's in the press release that that evening, certain members of Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity went to the fraternity house and had a tour de Franzia. I never had heard of that until Saturday morning, but I now know what it is. They were told not to do that by the executive committee of the Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity, but yet some of the members chose to do that, and they did so. As a result of drinking that took place that night, Xander passed out and was taken to the hospital to be treated for potential alcohol poisoning.
Will you stay at this university?
Absolutely. Why would I leave? Any one reason? I mean, I know the truth. I don't care if you don't believe me.
Have you heard other people who may leave the university because of this? For example,
I heard people may not be coming here in the future, but you know,
such
who
as?
cares? People such as.
Who might not have heard?
I mean, even name?
No, no names, just people you might have heard.
Yeah, people.
I wondered if it was high schoolers or friends of yours.
Well, I mean, normally high school kids go to college after, you know. I mean, maybe if you get your GED, you might go to college. Usually high school kids go to college after high school.
Forgive me for saying this, but you seem very angry.
Wouldn't you be?
Can you tell me some of the emotion that's coming, where that's coming from?
It's just watch out. That's all it is.
A lot of people are asking why.
Why what?
What happened that night? What was behind this? What could
I
have
just
gone
drank
on?
way too much, and y'all are blowing it way out of proportion. I got way too drunk. I'll admit that. I was dumb. It was so dumb. No, I didn't. Just I look back on that night. There's so many things that could have done different that would, you know, it would nothing. None of this would ever happen. That's how it goes.
And that's part of why I asked, because you're 20?
20.
I remember you were 20. I was not terribly smart at 20.
Well, live and learn, right?
Do you have anything else that you'd like to say?
I'd appreciate it if y'all were the truth.
Thank you.